Here we go. Let's go meet some people and talk about some treatment. Alright everybody, we're on our way. Me and myself, Dal, again, is not here today. Feels weird talking to myself in the car, but hey, we're excited. So, we're on our way to Spotlight, and just got off the phone with Richa over at the Meadows, because they're doing a huge event next week with some great speakers, and they asked if Dallas and I could film. Well, we asked really if we could film because nobody's filming, and it's going to be a really cool event, so we wanted to make sure they had it on video. Excuse me. Because that's important, you know, otherwise it's just a memory, which is also great, but why not have it forever? And so that's what we're going to do. We're very excited. Feeling a little hot. A little hot out today, wearing jeans, black jeans, not smart. And boy, I'm really just trying to fill the air since Dal's not here and I got nobody to talk to except for myself, which I'm all I need, or whatever. That's what they say. Anyways, almost there. See you soon.
I'm from the Camp Recovery Center. I'm Director of Admissions and Business Development. I'm just going to talk for a few minutes about the camp. So the Camp Recovery Center, you know, we've been in the Santa Cruz Mountains on 25 acres up there since 1984. We have 53 adult beds and we have 21 adolescent beds. We have 2 treatment centers, residential, on 25 acres.
I'm Malaya Wilbur. I'm a marriage and family therapist and owner of Therapy Works. We are a full-service counseling center with locations in Santa Cruz here, Scotts Valley, and Los Gatos. I always say, like, our niche is the community. So we go littles all the way down to 3 and 4 years old, through the teen years, into the adult years, couples. Sarah actually worked with this amazing couple where she would wheel her husband in his wheelchair and they would rock out some couples therapy and she'd wheel him back out, you know, so almost into those just older ages of life are still such special times to create connection through therapies.
Hi everybody, I'm Liz Strotman with Center for Neuro Skills. We are a post-acute traumatic brain injury, large strokes with a neuro deficit, and as I just said to somebody, now we're treating the last 5 months post-COVID patients with neuro deficits. And I have a saying, I say COVID's the gift that just keeps giving. So the last 5 months we've seen patients that are unable to go back to work. They're being covered by workers' comp, and it's because of the COVID diagnosis, the neuro deficit. And so the reason I network with behavioral health and different entities is because there is a time that a patient is admitted somewhere and they vet down and tease it out and they look, maybe they had a traumatic injury the year before, or they had a car accident where they had front lobe, maybe they were unrestrained. And it comes back to it's a neuro deficit, not a behavioral health diagnosis. And so I like everybody to know our resources in case you come across that. And also when we have patients coming back to the community, I like to be the company that knows the resources.
You want me to film you?
Yeah, can you do?
I can film you. Start over, redo.
Okay. Don't drop it.
I won't. Do I push a button?
It's already going.
Okay.
Make sure you can see them.
So many of you know me from, I used to work at a residential treatment program and have been in the field for about 12 years. And during the shelter in place, well actually right before, we had a Christmas spotlight, and we named our goals and intentions for 2020, and mine was that I was going to quit my job and start my own business, which I did. The last day of February, so it got a little weird. But during the shelter in place, I got a phone call from a buddy who needed treatment, and he said, "Jeremy, I want to go to treatment, but it seems like it sucks." And I said, "Well, yeah, okay. Well, let me see if I can send you some videos and get you hyped on treatment." So I go to YouTube, which for the record is the second most used search engine on the planet, only to Google. And I searched, "What is rehab like?" And there was nothing there. Now, our demographic, if we're talking about people from the age of 15 to 38, they're looking at YouTube before they're looking at Google. They're looking at video before they're looking at images. And the reason for that is because images can be very dishonest. And our generation is very hip to the fact that you can take a picture and make it look very different than reality. With video, that's a little harder. And so in the silence and the stillness of COVID, what I came to was this idea that I would actually offer treatment programs a solution through video. And so my business partner and I, Dallas, what we do is we go to treatment programs, we shoot video tours, which is infinitely important now because I don't know about you guys, but I haven't gone on a tour in over a year. And when people want to know where they're going, they want to know what it feels like. What am I actually going to do here? And unfortunately, most of the video that exists is just real estate video. Here's this beautiful room, but it doesn't say what actually happens in the room, and that's why people go to treatment, right? Testimonial videos are the saddest, most depressing thing ever. It's sad piano, right? It's dark, it's gritty, right? And it's all about, oh, my life is, I was doing heroin and my life is over and everything sucks. And it's like, man, whoa. Yeah, I mean, if you're in recovery, you know already the perils of addiction. So why aren't we speaking to the vitality of recovery instead? So we are shifting the narrative in how we communicate about recovery. And we're doing testimonials that are bright and fun and energetic and full of life, because that's ultimately the goal. And people are motivated more by positive when it comes to change than they are by negative. The third piece of what we're doing is video roundtables with the CEOs, clinical directors, and key staff, clinicians in treatment programs, because as it stands right now, most videos are a clinical director talking into the camera about CBT and DBT and EMDR, but most people looking don't know what that is. So they go to Google and they Google, what is EMDR? And then whatever program pay-per-clicked EMDR with the most money gets that lead. When I worked in residential, I would heat map our website and watch our leads, no offense, go to the camp because they're using words in our video that our consumers don't understand. And the camp has a bigger pay-per-click budget than we did.
Sorry.
That's okay. So treatment programs are unaware that they're losing these leads because they're not clear in their messaging. So our video roundtable, where Dallas and I sit down with you guys, because I've been in the field as long as I have, I know exactly what to ask. I know exactly what people are looking for, and we can bring a lot of clarity to that messaging through engaging, entertaining, and most importantly, authentic video. And the gig is called Rehab Road Trips. Our goal is to travel around California and eventually the world, bringing our beautiful services to the public, because otherwise they wouldn't have them. And that's what we do. How'd I do?
Good. I didn't know how to zoom in.
That's okay. You did good. Pretty good day networking. Met a couple new people, which is always exciting, and learned about their stuff, which is great. We'll put links in the description, of course. Kind of a bummer not having Dal out here, but he's out podcasting like a champion. And I think we got people pretty excited about Rehab Road Trips and sharing the message and the positivity of recovery and all the beautiful work we're doing. So I feel accomplished. Let's go home.